Hello, Woobat Nation. It is week 5 of the RDL. And this week, I am up against my good buddy, Tommy, my prep partner. And we initially wanted to do a metronome battle. Unfortunately, not enough members of our squads learn metronome. We had to scrap that idea. So we're both kind of going in and just winging it. At least, I hope Tommy was honest when he said he was winging it. I'm definitely winging it this week. It's that post-holidays slump, and I've done no real prep whatsoever. The team you see before you now was thrown together in about an hour this morning. I've had the odd look at Tommy's squad and tried to come up with something, but because nothing was jumping out at me instantly, I ended up looking at it for about 5-10 minutes and then walking away. It's just been one of those weeks. So this is what we've got. Knowing Tommy, he's either going to throw horrendously or he's going to hack his way to victory. What I did see when I looked into Tommy's squad was that God of War is amazing in this matchup. So we're going all out damage, mini flutter main, God of War set. Little bit of speed, just to outspeed what we need to. Little bit of special attack, which will one-shot Iron Jugulus with a Moonblast. Everything else into bulk. We once again have Scarf Tusk. You'll notice I'm not bringing Tailwind, so I needed some speed. High horsepower will absolutely decimate Iron Moth and Iron Treads. Ice Spinner will almost one-shot Thunderous. Iron Head, if they go any random Fairy Terrors. Rock Slide, because it's Rock Slide. Who doesn't like spamming fast Rock Slides and getting flinches? We have the boy Sableye, our little prankster demon. Pretty much usual set. Fake Out, Knockoff, Will-O-Wisp. EVs this time we've lent heavily into physical defense because, well, they've got Palafin. Palafin hurts. And I've gone with Gravity. Gravity will make sure we can't miss any high horsepowers. It'll help Venonat with his sleep powders. And it will help Snarls for Wo-Shen and Hypnosis for Ninetales. So it kind of made sense. I thought about going Manual Sun on Sableye, but I know Tommy hates the Gravity Hypnosis strats, so why not annoy him? Because I'm going with no Tailwind, I wanted Redirection. Venonat with a 0 speed reducing nature, also speed ties Conkeldurr. So if they do go Trick Room, I can Sleep Powder Conkeldurr. I can use it as a kind of mini Amoonguss and just Sleep Powder everything. All out Trick Room. We've got Leech Life on there just to try and get some health back. I don't expect Venonat to live long. It's mostly there just to be a nuisance, Trick Room, and Redirection outside of Trick Room. We've gone with Ninetales. We're bringing the Sun. Now, we're going to have to take out Thundy pretty fast, because Thundy can set the rain, get rid of our Sun. So, Ninetales always comes in the back. Sun, combined with a burn, will completely neuter Palafin. The Sun will also boost up Great Tusk. You get the +1 on that thing with the Choice Scarf. It is going to run rampant. We have to be careful of Iron Moth or any random fire moves that they decide to bring, but as long as we can get rid of Thunderous, we can make sure they don't have the terrain up with Ice Spinner, we can bring in Ninetales, we can set the Sun, there's nothing for them to stop it. We've gone with Mental Herb just in case, we have to bring in Ninetales early, and we get Prankster taunted. We can carry on getting off the hypnosis, and I've gone with Roar. I was worried about setup, especially if he goes with Scale Shot, Sword Stance, Loaded Dice, Excalibur, which I've shown him stupidly, and it's a good set, and it's a really good set into my team. He can also go with Bulk Up Palafin, he can go with a Nasty Plot Thunderous, so if that happens, we can Roar, we can push him out. If he goes Trick Room, and I, in Game 1, struggle versus it, Game 2, I can lead Ninetales, I can Roar Vita out, no more Trick Room. I've gone with pretty much as much bulk possible, little bit of special attack. I initially was going Modest, so it's the first special attack EV bump, but then I needed extra speed, so I switched over to Timid and just didn't change the spread. We're bringing the new sign-in, Oshen. At first, I really wasn't sure about this. On one hand, Woshen is great in this matchup. It almost completely walls Palafin, but it is weak to Thunderous with potential flying moves, it's weak to Iron Moth, and it's weak to Excalibur. But if we can get up the Sun, Growth becomes a +2 stat boost instead of a +1. And also, with a Terra Water, Woshen is so freaking bulky that it can just sit there and spam Snarl. In theory, there's not much I need to Terra on this team. As you can see by the Terra Waters and Terra Grass, I'm scared of Palafin. That's it. Great Tusk can outspeed Excalibur and do some insane damage with Ironhead. Gardevoir doesn't really need to Terra. The only thing that threatens Gardevoir is a Ironhead from Iron Treads. Maybe even a Dark Pulse from Iron Jugulus is neutral. So there's nothing really that threatens Gardevoir. So if they lead backs, I can, in theory, lead Gardevoir and pretty much one-shot it with a Moonblast. Or Ironhead it with a Great Tusk. And then Dazzling Gleam. Venonat, it's bulky enough to take a bunch of hits. With Terra Water, we can take a few more. I don't really expect to have to Terra it. Its only major weaknesses are to Iron Treads and Iron Moth. Sableye, Sableye. I just needed to get off a Wisp or two, drop Gravity, maybe die. Ninetales and Wochen are the only real Terra Hogs on the squad. And even then, Ninetales is only really weak to Iron Treads and Palafin. With the Sun up, Palafin's not going to do that much damage to Ninetales. So that leaves Wochen pretty much as our kind of designated Terra, almost. So yeah, it's not the greatest team I've ever built. It's going to be a fun team. There's going to be a lot of switching around again. But it's Tommy. Tommy will throw. Okay, we've got a Terra Dark Thunderous, a Terra Fairy, Iron Jugulus, Terra Ground Excalibur, Fairy Florges, Terra Grass Moth, Terra Fairy Palafin. Okay. I think we can deal with that. I have absolutely zero confidence in this. But, it's what I get for not prepping properly. What do we do into this? Jugulus has gone Fairy. I think I'm gonna have to lead. Gonna have to lead Tusk, because for the strat to work, we need Thundy off the board. Right. So we've got. I've got to lead the Tusk. think I'm going to lead Tusk Venonat with Guardy. And then I'm going to bring Woshian in the back without the Sutton. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I need the Sableye. Let's bring the damage. Let's bring the Woshian. He's got the Darkrai. I knew he'd have the Darkrai eventually. Okay. So, we can ignore the Palafin. Ah, man. So that's speed. So he's going to get his Tailwind up. But he wouldn't have if I'd led with the Sableye. So, note to self for game 2. Lead Sableye. Now, you can Terra Fairy that. I'm expecting to switch on the Palafin, so let's get a Rock Slide down. Let's Moonblast the Jugulus. Yeah. Here's the Palafin switch. What's going to take a Rock Slide? Thunderous. Perfect. Protected that. Ah, that's not perfect, but... Who did we miss on? Yeah.
Nope.
Stupid game. Okay. That was annoying. But it's what you get for running not 100% accurate moves. You set up the rain dance, okay? I'm okay with that trade, actually. My only way of getting around... Palafin is now gone. Yeah, Terra Fairy Palafin is now gone, but... There's the Palafin. Wisp it. And I'm actually going to swap the Woshian. He knows I'm going to have a Wisp. Can't taunt me, I'm a dark type. You went to taunt Gardevoir. My Guardy's specs, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Wave Crash. Nice. Nice. I'm going to go for the growth. Unless he's got Hurricane or something on his Thunderous. Yeah, there's the Terra Fairy. That's fine. Still don't resist my grab moves. Thunderbolt. Yeah, got me. Drain Punch. Nuts. Didn't do much. That's fine with me. He's probably Mystic Water. Right. I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. Snarl. Right now, with the burn, Palafin's not really doing a lot. But let's weaken that Thunderous a little. Get off one Snarl. Yeah, Palafin's gone out. There's the Iron Moth. Perfect. You can taunt me all you like. I'm Specs, mate. Right, but the problem now is that Moth is going to be fast and is going to hurt. Bug Buzz. Ow! Yeah. Nice. Nice. GG's Tommy. Okay. So, this time. This time I'm bringing the Ninetales. We're going to do this. Right, so we know it's booster on... Right, so we know it's booster on Jugular. So he brought the Florges this time. That's going to go off. Florges is going to pass over his thing. No, it didn't. Interesting. We're going to Moonblast that thing. And we're going to Fake Out. Probably going to lose my Sableye here, though, which is going to be a pain. Yeah, he's Terror in that. Okay. That's Terra Fairy as well. Still does a ton of damage. That's fine. That is absolutely fine with me. Yeah. Bring that in. Moonblast and Protect. I don't want my Ninetales to go down yet. Here's the Tailwind. That's a pain in the butt. And a Light Screen. Okay. Right, so now we've got to stall out the Tailwind. What has he brought now? Has he brought a mid-game Palafin? His Terror's gone. Terror's gone, his booster's gone. I think he specs on that Moth. This is where being able to change my moves on Guardy would be useful. Thing is, if you go Sludge Bomb into the Gardevoir, the Sludge Bomb will probably kill Woshen as well. Thundy's getting a Moonblast. Right, Flamethrower in the sun. Oh, we live at 1. Three turns of Sun. 2 turns of Tailwind. Damn it. Ah, crit. Oh, fuck's sake. Crit mattered, man. Crit absolutely mattered.